Give two people the same laptop, the same 24 hours, even the same AI tools. One of them will still end up broke, and it has nothing to do with how hard they work. Some of the most exhausted people you'll ever meet are broke. They answer every email the second it lands. They say yes to every client. They work nights, weekends, holidays, and somehow the business never gets any bigger than they are. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even the AI everyone's obsessing over right now. It's something so basic that almost everyone steps right over it. It's the way you operate. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what separates someone who only gets paid when they personally show up from someone building a business that runs like a company. Picture two desks. At the first one, someone's hunched over a laptop doing everything themselves, writing every proposal from scratch, chasing every invoice, answering every message the moment it lands. At the second, someone running the exact same kind of one-person business looks like they're commanding a small company. Dashboards, automated workflows, AI quietly drafting, sorting, and following up in the background while they're doing something else entirely. Same market, same skills, some weeks even the same hours, but one of them is an employee trapped inside their own business. The other one built an operating system. That's the actual gap. Not tools, not talent. AI is not the advantage. AI is leverage. And leverage only multiplies whatever system you plug it into. Hand it to someone with no system, and it just helps them do the wrong things faster. So before we talk about tools, we need to talk about the system underneath them. I call it the CEO operating framework. And to be clear, this has nothing to do with running a billion-dollar company. Most people who think this way never hire a single employee. This is about becoming the CEO of your own life. The first shift is simple. Stop managing tasks and start building systems. It comes down to 3 shifts. Skip any one of them, and AI just makes you a faster version of stuck. Most people run their business off a to-do list. Every morning is a blank page. Clear it, and for about 4 hours you feel productive. Then tomorrow, it's blank again. Then nothing you did today is still working for you tomorrow. A CEO doesn't think in tasks. A CEO thinks in systems, something you build once that keeps producing a result. Whether or not you personally show up that day. Say every new client gets a proposal written completely from scratch. That's a task. Now imagine building a proposal system instead. An AI-assisted template, trained on your best performing work, generating a strong first draft in minutes, which you edit and send. You didn't just finish a task, you built an asset. Tasks pay you once, systems pay you every time you hit send. You know the voice that keeps people stuck here. I'll just do it myself, it's faster. That voice feels responsible. It's actually the reason nothing ever compounds. Here's the filter that changes everything. The second time you catch yourself doing something you've already done before, stop. Ask yourself, is this a task or is this a system waiting to be built? Answer that honestly for a month and you'll free up more hours than any productivity app ever could. Systems fix the task problem, but you can automate every proposal you write and still be the person from that first desk. Still answering every email the second it lands, still saying yes to everyone. That's not a systems problem, that's an attention problem. The second shift is simple. Stop reacting and start protecting. Here's something almost nobody tells you. Money isn't a CEO's scarcest resource. Attention is. Every notification, every quick call, every favor for a friend of a friend, that's a withdrawal from a limited daily account. Spend it reacting to whoever shouts loudest, and by 5 o'clock there's nothing left for the work that actually grows the business. Most people decide in the moment with whatever emotion happens to be loudest. Excitement, guilt, the fear of missing out. A CEO decides with a framework set in advance so the in-the-moment version of them doesn't have to think as hard under pressure. Does this fit what I'm actually building? Does this task move revenue, or does it just feel urgent? And if I say yes to this, what am I saying no to instead? If the answer's no, the decision was already made before the emotion even showed up. Think about 2 people running the same kind of business. One says yes to everything. Every DM, every pick-your-brain call, every small favor, because saying no feels rude. You built this to have freedom, a friend told her once. So why do you say yes to everything that's stealing it? The other runs every request through 3 questions before she ever feels the pull to say yes. She protects her attention like it's the one asset she can never earn back. Because it is. And no AI system on Earth can fix a business that says yes to everything. But protecting your attention only raises the ceiling. It doesn't remove it. You're still one person with one set of hands. That's where the third shift comes in. The third shift is simple. Stop relying on effort and start creating leverage. Most people measure their day by how tired they are. A CEO measures it by what actually moved. You can work a 14-hour day and grow nothing. You can also work 3 focused hours and change the direction of your entire business. Effort without leverage is just motion. This is exactly where AI stops being a buzzword and starts being useful. Not as magic, as delegation. For the first time, a one-person business can offload the repetitive work a real team used to handle. Drafting the first version of a proposal, turning one piece of content into 5, summarizing 100 client messages into 3 action points, running the research nobody has time for. None of it replaces your thinking. It just removes the excuse that you don't have a team. But, and this matters, AI didn't turn anyone into a CEO. It just made leverage almost free. If you don't have a system to plug it into, it just helps you produce more noise, faster. The tool was never the bottleneck. The operating system was. So stop asking, did I work hard today? Start asking, did revenue move? Did an asset get built? Did the business get one step closer to running without me standing over it? That one change in the question you ask yourself every evening will change what you actually do the next morning. Here's the part almost everyone misses. None of this is a one-time fix. The businesses that actually compound aren't run by someone who built the perfect system once and walked away. They're run by someone who treats their own operating system the way good software gets treated, reviewed, tested, and upgraded on purpose, on a schedule. Not when it breaks, before it breaks. You are not just building a business, you are the operating system your life runs on. And an operating system that never gets upgraded doesn't stay broken forever. Eventually, it just gets replaced by someone with a newer one. So, here's exactly where to start. Tomorrow morning, not someday. Stop micromanaging every task like the whole thing collapses if you don't personally touch it. That instinct feels responsible. It's actually what's keeping you small. Start with one repetitive task this week. The proposal, the follow-up sequence, the content you rewrite from scratch every time, and build one simple AI-assisted system around it. Not a perfect one, a repeatable one. Continue doing the parts nobody else can do for you. The relationships, the direction, the decisions that decide where any of this is even headed. That part stays human. And here's your actual next step. Before you open your inbox tomorrow, write down the name of the one system you're building this week. Give it a real name. Because the moment it has a name, it stops being a task you're dreading and starts being an asset you own. You were never really competing with people who had more talent, more luck, or a bigger head start. You were competing with people who'd already built a better operating system than yours. AI was never going to be the reason you made it. It's not a shortcut, and it's not magic. It's the multiplier, but only for someone who already knows what to multiply. So stop thinking like someone completing a task list. Start thinking like someone operating a life. You don't need a title to think like a CEO. You need a better operating system, because every life is already running one. The question is whether you built it or inherited it.